if you don't mind, I want to hit something competition committee. I know you're on it. How do we get rid of the fumbling through the end zone? Is a ball that goes to the defense. I can't stand it. You might have a different approach to it.
No, listen,
I hate it.
It seems odd, but I would say it's probably like 14th on my list of things that drive me crazy. But that doesn't mean that it shouldn't be higher up there. We're getting ready to have meetings with rookies in our facilities here next weekend. And when they meet with us, now they're going to be out on the practice field and they're going to be in the weight room. But when they meet with us, we go into our offices and we send them to their meeting rooms and we have a virtual meeting with them. And that'll be the first time we've ever done that.
So that's number one on your list? Is that what you're saying?
But it's right there with the fumble into the end zone.
Okay.
I think it's been discussed. It's been brought up a lot. I feel like it happens 3 times a season.
Right.
And especially, players today are really they do a great job at diving for that pylon, touch the pylon,
it's exciting.
Part of the pylon.
It's an aggressive. It's an aggressive play that's exciting. That's what fans want to see. And
sure
I know, and coaches are teaching players not to do that, coaching them not to do that because you don't want to lose possession of the ball. That's why I'm saying let's change it, like a reverse touchback. That if it happens on 3rd and goal, it's now 3rd and goal from the 20. But you at least get a shot at throwing it in the end zone, making another play, getting a field goal out of it. It seems to bail out a defense. And I hate it.
We could go the route of like chutes and ladders. If it happens, you're back on your own 20. You go all the way back to like the beginning.
I love the chutes and ladders. I love that. I don't mind it. It just drives me crazy, and it's going to happen in a Super Bowl, and the whole country's going to freak out over it, and then it'll really be number one on your list of a competition committee. You know how that works.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. It is something that's been discussed, and it's something that you're right. As a head coach, it's one of the situations that we discuss during training camp. We'll bring it up. We'll try to attack the outside of the pylon, with the idea that any type of fumble would be outside of it, out of bounds, as opposed to inside of it, touchback. There are just a few of these, and look, each year we seem to be able to grab 1 or 2 of them. But this one, I know this one's been debated and discussed a lot, and as is the rule where if a defender, when the ball is fumbled into the end zone, bats it out of the end zone, it's a foul. And there are other times where he can bat it and it's not a foul, but when he bats it out of the back of the end zone, that it's a foul. So it comes up, and when it comes up in a bigger game, you know how that is.
Yes.
The squeaky wheel will get the grease when it's time, but in the meantime, we coach around it, or we discuss it, and we understand it. And I would agree with you; it is an exciting play, especially with today's athlete, and they're so in tune to that. That basically that line that goes around the world, and the vertical portion of the cone, any piece of it, it's a score. I mean, they're all diving for it.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.